Yes, there is enough lithium now, and we expect in the future as well. This will be confirmed by the world market prices, who remain stable on attractive levels for the industry and are not some kind of booming or crashing, which both would be indications that the experts have a different point of view. In addition to that, and that's new in the raw material markets, lots of third-party investors and companies, corporates, put huge amount of money in the industry to make sure that this risk of lack of supply won't happen in the future. For example, Germany has allocated 1 billion euros to make sure that the battery industry can develop here in Germany and in Europe. Other subsidy and grant giving organizations are there. Lots of projects have already received substantial amounts of money. The existing projects have potential on the capacity. Several other reasons, for example, that the people may not buy cars with such a long range because of the realize that they don't drive that much, and B, the charging infrastructure will increase substantially. So the size of the batteries may be smaller in the future than they are now, which would mean that the demand wouldn't rise that fast. So to make a long story short, the people are aware of the situation, that there's much more product needed, but they do everything to secure that product in the future. And again, yes, there is enough lithium in the future and now. The mining industry has changed dramatically. While in the past an efficient, as cheap as possible production was the more or less only goal, every mine now and in the future has to fulfill high levels of sustainability and environmental standards. That means, and that is the reason why the mining and exploration industry is one of the industries with the highest R&D expenses, for example, to avoid disasters like the Exxon Valdez or the Shell platform in the Gulf of Mexico. So if you compare a new lithium mine somewhere in Europe or in Australia with an old gas or oil production somewhere in Russia or even in the USA, you will see that is a total different kind of business. Therefore, the lithium industry with its new mines will also set up a new level of resources production, and that is also a part of the greener footprint of the EV industry in general compared to these traditional cars. Yes. Today, the industry usually buys their raw products at exchanges like the one in London or Chicago, or they go to dealers like Glencore. In the future, we will see more and more so-called offtake agreements, where the industry goes directly to the mining companies and set up long-term agreements for a predefined price and a predefined volume of the products. By the way, in the lithium industry, that is almost standard everywhere already. Why is that happen? Number one, both sides avoid price risks. And number two, and that is the more important topic on that, the industry is more and more forced, and it will become mandatory at some point, to show the sustainability of the complete value chain. And the best way to control the sustainability of that value chain is to have a direct connection to every part of the value chain, in our case to the mine, which means when the OEMs, for example, or the battery producers pay the mining companies over a long period a lot of money, the mining companies listen to what the OEMs request in terms of sustainability, CO2 footprint and stuff like that. So therefore we expect the whole trading standards that we have now, which means exchanges and dealers, will be changed into long-term offtake agreements, close connections. A lot of informations go back and forth, and the mining industry will become greener, faster greener than we may expect.